Friends at Walking Mountain Science Center study the environment around us and then share it with us here in the community through incredible programs for kids and adults. And our friend Peter Suneson is here this morning to tell us about some programs coming up this week. Good to see you, Peter.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. So you brought some really interesting stuff today, and you know, I think the environment around us, we don't realize has incredible impact through medicinal purposes and even cooking through, you know, foraging and things like that. Tell us a little bit about what you've brought today and how that relates.
So we've got a really fun week coming up, a couple special programs. Next Tuesday, local author, she's out of Gunnison, Brianna Wiles, is going to come, and she's going to lead a wild medicinal and edible plant foray.
Yeah, wow.
Really neat. We're going to be on the Buck Creek Trail, which is, you know, at our campus right here in Avon. And the plan is we're going to go on a hike, and we're going to learn about these different medicinal plants, and then we're actually going to be able to collect some, take them back to the Science Center, and, you know, concoct some tinctures, kind of, you know, use them as natives or people before us would have used them.
Oh, that's incredible. I mean, just there's so much around us that we don't realize, and it's sitting right here at our fingertips. I mean, you said one of these items was just you saw it outside of the TV8 studio, and I doubt we all knew that.
Absolutely. So, you know, I was just, you know, I was preparing for this morning. I wanted to grab a few edibles, and so what I grabbed was a wild rose.
Okay.
The wild rose bush will produce a rose hip in the late summer, and this is the seed head for the rose. So in this tiny little red berry, there are going to be lots and lots of seeds. This is entirely edible, jam-packed with vitamin C, and rose hips are what natives would have taught early settlers to mix with dried venison, dried bison, to make pemmican, which is kind of that original power bar. Help them prevent scurvy when really all you're eating is game over winter. So this is, you know, a very classic, widespread medicinal. And as I'm walking into the studio this morning, you guys have rose bushes growing all along. And they may be cultivated, but they're still going to produce hips, and you can still eat them.
Sure, wild rose.
Yep.
That's incredible. So you have this foraging course or lecture coming in later this week, and you've also got a National Geographic Adventurer, right?
Exactly. So National Geographic Adventurer of the Year, another great way of kind of engaging with our environment. Jennifer Farr Davis once held the speed record on the Appalachian Trail. She hiked, I want to say she averaged about 45 miles a day for upwards of 2 months, hiking every day. And she's going to join us. She's going to lead a hike and really talk about what being on the trail, being outdoors, and using it as kind of that jumping, you know, that hurdle to accomplish personal achievements in the outdoors, and kind of, you know, go over that meaning and a different manifestation of our environment and what's going on out there. So two, you know, kind of different topics, but a really neat way of engaging with our natural environment.
So give us the overview on when those are one more time for those two programs.
So Jennifer Farr Davis is going to be joining us Sunday. The hike is going to leave 9 o'clock. We'll hopefully be back at 3 o'clock. We're going to hike a local trail here in Edwards. Sign up online. And then on Tuesday, again, sign up online for our wild and medicinal plant foray with Brianna Wiles. It's going to take place at Buck Creek, and again, it's going to start at 9 o'clock.
Perfect. And aside from that, Walking Mountains has an incredible number of programs for kids and adults throughout the summer.
Yep,
right?
we are. So we have kicked off. Summer Science Camp started yesterday. There were kids running around. We sent them off in vans to go explore the beautiful county. The Nature Discovery Center up at Eagle's Nest is open, hosting our free nature walks every day at 11 and 2. Vail Nature Center is open down across the creek from Ford Amphitheater. We've got our early morning bird walks, wildflower walks happening down there. So we're out in the community. We're happy to share what we've got going on, what's going on in the outdoors with everyone who can stop by.
Perfect. Peter, if people want to learn more, where should they head?
WalkingMountains.org. Can find out everything you need to know about the Science Center programs going on. Stop and visit us at any of our centers, Nature Discovery Center, Vail Nature Center, or our campus here in Avon.
Perfect. Peter, thanks for coming in. Incredible programs coming up this week at Walking Mountains Science Center. Visit their website at walkingmountains.org to learn more about that and an entire summer of activities. We're going to take a look at the weather report here momentarily. Hang tight.